Hey Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, the views, subscribes, comments, donations, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. Let's clear out this energy and let's see what the message the Spirit has for us today. Ooh, did you hear that very faint ring? It was almost like something was in the background or somebody in the background saying something. It's almost like somebody else, maybe someone trying to come to their own defense, but it not really having any effect. Hey, behaving. Hey, red violet. Bottom of the deck could have to do with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Something about somebody needs to talk about something. There's something that they need to talk about, but you know what? They've been purposely putting distance between them. Whether it's the Gemini putting distance or someone putting distance between themselves and the Gemini. And while they were doing that, they was taking a big gamble. They was taking a big gamble that somebody was always going to be there. That somebody was always going to be there. But you know what? Somebody decided for their own health, for their own peace of mind, they said no. No more. It's done. It's over. Hey, Shadia, how are you? What's the message? What's the message, Spirit? What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Something about somebody's intuition. You know, somebody was ignoring the red flags. They were ignoring their own intuition because their intuition was telling them, don't do something. Don't go there. But you know, finally this fire time told them some information. Told them, you know, hey, this is what is really going on, you know, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. Like somebody finally came clean. And so now somebody is hoping that if they give it time, that their guardian angel will help them repair something. What else, Spirit? Somebody was ignoring the red flags. And what you ignore today will come back to bite you tomorrow. Yeah. Somebody has something that they need to talk about. They really need to, I feel like they need to confess something to you. And I feel like their intuition, everything is eating them up inside because they're not talking about it. They're not being honest. And the only thing that sets you free is being truthful. What else, Spirit? Let me make sure nothing else fell underneath this chair. Oh. What else? Yeah, the Spirit has been urging this person for a while to speak up. Spirit has been telling this person for a while to go ahead and whatever's on their mind, get it off, get it off their chest. Open up, because chances are somebody could have been completely wrong. Anything else in this deck? Hey, Sally, how are you? Thank you. Anything else in this deck? Nope, I guess that's it. Yeah, so somebody needs to understand that, when that little niggly at the back of your mind starts saying, hey, it's time for you to speak up, it's time for you to talk about it, it's time for you to get it off your chest, then it's time. Because anything else, it's like you just sit there and build up some rage. Because you never got it off your chest, you never resolved the issue. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Wands. Somebody defending themselves and then being successful at it. Somebody was actually surprised at how strong you were. They didn't understand how healing you are, how you could heal, and how healing you are. And see, now somebody's understanding, because it's like you have some brand new start. You got some gift coming, and somebody else is feeling defeated. They're feeling defeated because you know what? They tried to defeat you. They took pleasure in trying to harm you. But now somebody is feeling the same swords that they thought that they were going to be poking you with, that they was going to drain the life out of you. Now they are the ones that are feeling the life is being drained out of them. And they're doing it to the same person that they thought that they could take down. They thought that they could take someone down. But while they were doing that, they forgot about karma. They forgot about the lies that they told. They forgot about things that they said that trapped them. And that was coming right back around. That wheel, it gets you where you need to go, but it also gets you where you don't really want to go, because it goes round and round and round. This could be happening to somebody in August. Something about this emperor and this choice that this person made. And how this decision is coming back around. Somebody's surprised that you were strong enough. They thought that you were weak. They didn't think that you'd be able to, even though they were sitting there while you was doing the whole damn thing, they thought that you was weak. They thought if nobody else could make you crumble, they could make you crumble. They could make you fall. They could make you grovel on your knees. They wanted to defeat you. But once again, they didn't realize that all they did was coming back to harm and hurt and defeat them. That's it. Like they say, what comes around goes around. And you know what? Be careful of the lies that you tell today. Because you know what? They will manifest. They will manifest back in the funniest of ways with them Seven of Swords. Be careful of those lies that you tell on somebody today, because if you don't have receipts to back it up, and somebody didn't have the receipts to back it up because somebody was able to defend themselves, somebody came with receipts. The other person didn't. What's the message, Spirit? Yeah, now somebody, they did their investigation on you. You know what they found out about you? You sweet, you kind, you gentle, you lovable, you funny. You know, you're the type of person like that kindergarten teacher, the one who wants to help everybody, wants to make sure that the entire class is passed. That's what somebody found out about you. And somebody also found out, this emperor also found out how somebody was trying to oppress you, like they was trying to take something from you, something that was yours. Maybe some position or something, but somebody did too much. They added a little bit too much to the pot. And now, I want to be saved. Now somebody's ready to be delivered. Now somebody wants to be saved. Now somebody wants to go to calmer waters when they wasn't trying to go to calmer waters before. Mm-mm. Somebody was sitting here doing too much, you know, with this the page of wands. You know, they were sitting here spreading these rumors and saying this and creating this and starting that, and then they walked away. Then they want to leave. But see, they didn't know that somebody was going to be able to stand up for themselves and speak the truth. And you know what? And the way that the truth was spoken was with such love and diplomacy and tact. Now somebody's disappointed in in the way that they chose to move forward. Now somebody's upset because now their path moving forward is going to be blocked. See, they thought that was going to successfully get you. But what they did was they successfully got themselves. All them secrets, all them lies, all that time that they spent creating a story that wasn't even true, creating scenarios that didn't even happen, omitting the truth, omitting the good stuff, the stuff that you did do. And now this is spiritual justice that's coming. This is something they can't get away from. This is something they can never prepare for. Because when you got the justice and the judgment, it's not right. They did too much. They did too much. Somebody did too much. Somebody needs some balance. They definitely need some balance in their life. Somebody needs some healing. They need forgiveness. They need to forgive themselves. Yeah, because they created so much and they thought they was going to get away with it, but they didn't. They need to forgive themselves for creating strife, for trying to set somebody off. But they failed at it. They failed at it. They need some balance. They need to forgive themselves. They need to ask for someone else's forgiveness. And see, right now, they put themselves in a pickle. Because they thought that they was going to be able to get you in a position. The hangman and the ace of wands. No. Whatever they created, they made themselves stuck. This is them stuck in this, whatever it is that they created and their own making. And once again, this person, what they feel right now is disappointment. Disappointment at themselves for even thinking, for even trying. What better way to learn? What way to learn a fantastic lesson that you won't ever forget? You know? Yeah. Won't ever forget. See, somebody, they ships is coming in all right. But the ships that are coming in, they don't want them motherfuckers to come in. They're like, no! Go back out, go back out, go back out. You reap what you sow. Somebody was planting seeds, all right, but they didn't stop to realize what seeds they was planting. They realized what seeds they was planting. They just didn't realize where those seeds grew, who was going to have to eat what was planted in that garden. That's what they didn't realize. You know? Anything else in this deck, Spirit? Anything else in this deck? Exactly. Hello. What you say? A foolish person, exactly. Whether it's a man or a woman. Foolish, foolish, foolish. Anything else in this deck, Spirit? No? Okay. Yeah, because somebody was trying to take get dominion over you, like take power over you. You know? Yeah, it could have been, so like somebody was trying to take dominion over you, but now they can't. And it could have been like a child of yours or something like that. Because now something has changed. Or something came out and now something has changed. You know, somebody thought they was going to get a gift. That's changed. Because they wasn't using their intuition when they should have. And now here's that tower, here's that change. Here's that, did you think that you was going to get this? No. So, yeah. What you do comes back on you and you alone. Nobody else. Bottom of the deck. Two of Cups. This could be about somebody that they that they should have been trying to work with. And this could be about somebody that, they thought was going to be there forever, because we did see how somebody thought somebody was going to be there forever. And now somebody's upset because of the action that they took that last, you think, okay, well, I did this, they stayed. I did this, they stayed. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I did all of these things. I did 100 things and they stayed. But when that person did that 101st thing and it was over, it was over. Someone is thinking about that 101st thing that they just did, and now something is over. Now somebody want to rush in, and they want to have some type of communication. They want to rush in. They want to give you an apology. They want to communicate. They want to talk like a big boy or girl. They want to save this relationship. Now they want to talk about how they really love you, and how they was they had a distorted view of you, and they didn't know what was up and what was down. But now they see who you are. Ain't that read? I'd be like, oh, was that's it? That's all you want to talk about? We can do that on the phone. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Good. Because see, somebody has already decided, listen, you ain't, and you haven't been, and you won't be trying to work with me. So cut the shit. That's what I'm saying. See, somebody, they was trying to make it seem like everything was, oh yeah, we can do all this. You did all that and then some. You want to do more? I mean, like, for real though? Is this a joke? Are you pulling my leg? See, somebody failed to see all that shit where they was given to somebody, but leaving somebody else out. How you like me now? Shucky, ducky. See, it's all out in the open what somebody's been doing. They can't hide it if they want to. And they want to. Trust and believe. They want to. But everybody see the bullshit that been going on. Exactly. Kablooey, red violet crystals was right when she said, boom! Somebody's pants caught on fire because somebody was shown to be a mother trucking liar. Now somebody want to put something to rest. Now somebody want to heal some. Now they want to go ahead and let me see if I can, heal it and put it to rest and maybe turn my luck back around. Maybe I can do that. I can just, I can come in there. I can heal this. I can do that. I can do this. I can do that. And I can turn my luck back around. It'll take me 3 days to heal this relationship. 4 days if they're being stuck. But I don't have much patience past 5 days. If they can't heal this shit within 5 days, then fuck it then. I don't need them anyway, but I'm going to heal it within 3 days. They're going to take this apology. So I may have to kick their ass if they don't take my apology. But they're going to take it. I'm going to make sure of that. What's the message, Spirit? Somebody's a little bit of a narcissist. Just un poquito. Just a little. What's the message, Spirit? See this? See they're freaking out because this is like like Spirit giving them a message, giving them a swift kick in the ass and everything else. This is like, if this is like a relationship of a higher commitment, that shit is over. If this is a contract, that shit is done. How you coming back from that shit? When you fuck up, you fuck up. Now somebody wonder, and that was somebody's wishful fulfillment. This is somebody's dream. This is what somebody was praying for. They got it and fucked it up. No. I take it back. They didn't get it and fucked it up. They was fucking it up before they got it. That's what it was. Because see, somebody didn't think it was ever going to come. Somebody never thought that they was ever going to, that the angel that, that wish that, they never thought it was going to come. Somebody couldn't even see. They couldn't even imagine that you was an earth angel and who they needed to. They couldn't imagine you was an earth angel standing on the right-hand side of God. They heard you. They hear you. They see you, but they're looking at you like, yeah, yada, yada. What? Yada, yada. See, the whole time you was working towards somebody, and this person, they want to work towards this whole like relationship, this whole thing that they've been praying for. Whether it's a job, I feel like this is like would have been the perfect job for them. But because they want to stay in the can't get right lane, they get some news that this ain't going to be the job for them. We checked out your social media page and we saw this or we saw that, or we this or we that, or blah 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 something. But we need to I need to have answers. I need to find out what's going on. What's really happening? Talk to me. Oh, okay. This is what you think. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, so I think what I think is best is that you take some time and you go ahead and you do this over there and blah 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 blah. But it's a no for right now. It's no, dog. It's a no. Go ahead and take you some time out, get you some healing, do whatever you got to do. But right now, it's a no. It's a no, dog. It's a no. It's a no. Hey, Nurse Oasis, how are you? Right, blah blah blah. What's the message, Spirit? See, they thought that they thought that they kept trying to turn around and be like, I smell something, but that's not me because my shit don't stink. So I know that ain't me smelling like boo boo. Only to find out that somebody come up behind them and be like, excuse me, do you know that you reek incredibly just like a strong smell of boo boo? They're like, what? Me? Cause my shit don't stink. They're like, no, it does. Trust and believe, it does. If you notice that stench of boo boo, confirmation. They thought they shit didn't stink. It does. This is an eye opener for somebody. This is an awakening for somebody. This is almost like putting somebody to tears because they sitting here thinking the whole time they was good. Their friends was bigging them up. Their friends was like, you the man, you the man, you the man. Ooh, who got it? You got it. Who got it? You got it. 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 Who got it? You got it. Who? That type of bullshit. But they was doing it wrong. They was not being truthful and honest with this person. And now all of a sudden this person see all that bullshit that they threw out on you is coming back on them and they are not prepared. They ain't prepared at all. How long they been doing this? Long ass damn time, too damn long, longer than they about to get that 5-year karmic repay plan. If they're lucky. If they get their shit together. But if they don't, if they try and buck that karmic repay plan, oh, she ain't got a problem giving you 10, 15, 20 years. Trust me, by the time karma is finished dealing with your ass, you would have wished that you would have went to Sing Sing or some other hard-ass prison for 30 fucking years. Because karma, she ain't getting done until she finished, until she collected every last red cent. She said, think it's a motherfucking gang. Gang. Hey, Tyreek, how are you? How you doing? Telling you, somebody that thought that they know now. If they didn't know before, they know now. I bet you know now. I bet you know now. Now, I bet you know. They thought they was moving forward. You ain't going nowhere. You sit your ass down. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't moving until I say you moving, and you ain't moving. Somebody said, you were sitting here trying to play somebody above, trying to play mind games, trying to play emotional games, trying to do this, trying to do that, and everything else. We got you. It's your turn. I hope you like roller coasters. Because we getting ready to put your ass on a ride you ain't never had gonna forget. Boom. Shaka laka laka. It's called your relationship, trash, all of them. You decided that you wanted to fight with the one that you needed to be with. Guess what's about to happen to you? We're going to start with all of them simultaneously. We ain't going to let you rest. We don't want to do that. By the time we finish with you, you're going to know that your ass was worked over. You're going to know that your ass was worked over, but you're going to come out victorious. You're going to come out working on yourself. You're going to come out working on some things. You're going to know that, hey, you about to go through that dark night of the soul. You about to go through it. But somebody is helping you. Somebody is inspiring you to do it. Somebody is actually inspiring you to do it because they're actually showing you how, hey, somebody else may not have been. This is somebody that was like a wizard or a warlock or something like that. This is somebody, and I feel like somebody has said, hey, it could have been somebody, and it could have been you. Somebody else is very intuitive in this family or whatever that said, hey, this is what's going on, blah, 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 and then ended up having to walk away. But yeah, somebody getting ready to have to go through it. And when I say it, I mean all of it. Every last part of it. Hey, Subu. There ain't going to be no rest days. There ain't going to be no off days. Every day is going to be an off day, for real. You're going to feel off every single damn day. Every day going to be an off day. Because you wanted to bring something to somebody else who didn't deserve it. Now it's your turn to feel how it feels. Now it's somebody's turn to feel what it feels like when you sitting here declining, denying, pushing away somebody else's love. You're going to wish that you had this love right now. Somebody going to see that wheel of fortune is turning not in their favor. and that the apology that they just couldn't bring themselves to come and deliver, now they know it's lost. They don't have to apologize. Now this person see what they thought they was holding that was so dear in front of them. That shit wasn't shit. Wasn't nothing. Oh well. What do? Allow them to go on their journey. You know? And you just continue on your own journey. Be the best person that you can be. And remember that you write your own book of life. And your book is about the wonderful things that you do, that you accomplish, the wonderful person that you are. This person, they have to deal with their own truths. They have to set themselves free because there's nothing that you can do about it. It's time for this person to set themselves free. Then it's like, I feel like this person has accepted some truth and now they're completing certain cycles. Justice has taken place, and because I feel like this justice is happening with this emperor, whatever that is, because this Queen of Swords who told the truth and put something to rest, had told the truth and was even telling people how people was doing it, what was doing it, who was doing it, when it was doing it, how much they did it, how little they did it, and everything, told them everything. And how they was trying to end someone. How they did the absolute worst. See, someone is thinking about that. How they added to that situation. How they were a part of the problem, not the solution. Which is why you walked away. And when you walked away, this person was so smug, thinking, I don't need her. I don't need her. Only to find out you needed her. Only to find out that was the person that you should have seen that you didn't see. That you should have provided some grace for that you didn't. Because you were so worried about these worldly things. When Spirit was right here, handing you exactly what you needed. Somebody had some intentions on trying to leave you alone, single. Like they didn't want you to feel no love, no companionship, no nothing, to have nobody, no nothing. Maybe a finicky cat who didn't even really want you to touch them because they're like 7th generation feral or some shit like that. But you can feed it and look at it from time to time, but don't try and touch it. Somebody's thinking back and they're thinking about, how much stress they caused this person, how much, how they was doing too much. And how they was sitting there working with the wrong people and listening to the wrong thing and putting somebody else above who they should have been putting, who they should, What's the message? What you say, hindsight? I just heard hindsight. Somebody said, boy, I wish that I would have had hindsight first. Well, why do you think they call it hindsight, knucklehead? Somebody wants to come and they want to come in quickly. They want to talk. They want to clear something up. They want to clear up these secrets that they heard about you or that they was keeping about you, because now they want to put something to rest. Now they want to end this over here so they can get the big prize over here, because they want the big prize. Still not realizing that through it all, you were still the big prize. They're just trying to use you as the bridge. They're not trying to heal anything with you. They're just trying to use you as the bridge. Because this is what they really want. That's what they want. But see, this is where they're at. Because they didn't choose to do this. They didn't choose to let it go, to let it rest. They chose to keep it going. And so now it's their turn. Now it's their turn to experience everything. Now they want to listen to their spirit guides. Now they want to tap into what God was trying to tell them. Now they want to hear, everything that God was trying to tell them, so they can listen up, obey, But they didn't want to see that first. They wasn't trying to bring you no apology. They wasn't trying to do all of that. They was cool to let you be stuck like this. But now that so they see what's on the cutting block, what's on the table, what they gain to lose. Now they want to come talk to you. But you remember. And you already knew. You already knew it was even going to come to this day. You sitting there like, yeah, okay, what? And not trying to look closed off, so you don't want to do all this, but you just like, okay, so what is it? Yeah, let's talk about it. What is it? What? Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, what? Mm-hmm. What? Go ahead. Keep going. What else? Keep talking. I hear you. What? I hear you. Get out of here. Shut the fuck up. Ah! Ah! Well, it was really good talking with you, but that don't change shit. Because you knew what you was doing when you was doing it. You just didn't know how the shit was going to come back to bite you in the ass, did you? That's what it was. See? Somebody knew what they was doing when they was doing it, but they just didn't know how it was going to come back on them. Well, ain't that too damn bad for them? For them. What's the message there? Anything else from this day? Something tried to, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you, something is going back around. Somebody's about to experience the same shit that they tried to put you through. They're about to, and somebody making plans. They want to make plans to come talk to you. They are ready to follow their intuition now. They're like, listen, my intuition told me to get my ass on over there right now. And guess where I'm headed? Headed your way. Be there in 15 minutes. Because see, somebody wants their wish fulfillment. Somebody wants their wish fulfillment. Somebody wants to be, They wish fulfillment. What they truly wanted in their heart's desire. But they spent so much time pushing away the person that was able to give it to them. That was the catalyst of them having what they truly wanted. And now they see it right before them. It's like they could reach up and just grab it. It's so close. Only thing is, these lies, this deceit, this trickery, this buckery, this buffoonery, all the uries, got somebody fucked up. This is what you call the FAFO. They FO season. For the deeds that they've done. They FO. All them tricks. All that. All the uries, foolery, buckery, blah, 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 it's all on display. Everybody sees it. Everybody's talking about it. You can't get away from it if you try. And they tried. Boy, did they try. But they realized that the more they tried, the more lies they said. The more lies they said, the tighter the noose around their neck became. Can't make this up. So at some point, somebody gonna have to tell the truth about all of it. They already know. They just want you to talk about it. Somebody already know everything that somebody else has done. Somebody already know. They already know everything that somebody has done. They already know. And how that has caused this relationship to end. Somebody already knows. They know that this shit had been going on for a long time. They know somebody's been stuck for a long time. Somebody already knows. And they already know that this person said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm completing this cycle alone. Give me my motherfucking sash because I'm going through the hoop. Somebody already know who did what, who worked on what, who said what, who was doing what. Somebody already motherfucking know. They already know. You ain't hiding nothing from nobody. Nothing from nobody. Or somebody want to be delivered so quickly. They want this just to go. I can't make this up. They want this shit to go away. But the only thing they gotta do first is deal with these motherfucking lies. Deal with this deceit. Deal with this Judas action that they had against this person. See? Now somebody is starting to see how it all fucks them up. They do the shit. They don't realize it fucks them up. And then they sit here and try and lie more and more until people know about it. Then they want to be embarrassed and go, get the fuck on out of here. Get the fuck on out of here. Shut up. Shut up. No. No. And everybody already know who this person is. She wasn't doing nothing but just sitting here, being lovely, you know, being an empress, and that's the same person that somebody was leaving out in the cold. And working together with somebody who was a shit disturber, a liar, a miscreant, this and that and the other. Now somebody worrying that this, somebody is leaving. Now somebody want to be saved. Now somebody want to be delivered. Now somebody wants to be forgiven. When they've done the unforgivable, when they have done the unthinkable, when they, especially against somebody who not only is an earth angel, but is an empress. This could be somebody's mother who they're supposed to work with. You know what I'm saying? But instead of working with this person's mother, this is the same person who went against their mother. Like they was listening to what the motherfucking knuckleheads called? The red pill. The red pill knuckleheads. Get somebody stuck. Somebody has to understand that, you know what? They only hurt themselves. And the people that they was collaborating with, they did them so wrong. They let them out in the cold. They did them the worst. And now somebody's all concerned about it. They all confused, and wondering if you'd ever come back because they're thinking about how they did you wrong. And they know when you said you was gone and you closed that motherfucking door, they know that's the truth and you was gone. They don't blame you, but they definitely want you to come back. They definitely want you to come back because you know what? This person didn't realize. I'm telling you, this could be somebody's, this could have been a single parent. This person didn't realize everything that you was doing for them by your damn self without any help. And this person sitting here thinking about how they treated you, an earth angel. Hey, Kay Savage, how are you? Now they're thinking about how they treated you. I think the weight of it has not even hit them yet. It's going to take some time for the weight of how they actually treated you sinks in. It's going to take a minute of how they really did you. Without a care in the world. How they made you have to defend yourself against them. Mm-hmm. Somebody's doing some soul searching. They're sitting here on this path. They're on the path that they need to be on. They're thinking and wondering, where did they get off track? That's what they need to go back to, wondering, where did they actually get off track? When did they stop loving? Stop using their heart? Somebody's made a decision that it's time for them to start praying, to start following God. It's time for them to get on their own journey, to figure out where they got off track. Because they definitely want their ships to come back in. They definitely want them to be able to receive, the positive, wonderful things again. Because they realize now that things are over with them and possibly the only person that told them the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. No matter what situation, no matter what circumstance. This could be an older child or somebody. We understand it's time for them to open up the lines of communication within this family, within this relationship. I feel like it's kind of like a family. It's time for them to come with some honest communication. Because this person is understanding and realizing it for so long now, how they were, and this person really, truly regrets it. They regret the amount of time that they allowed themselves to be in this type of action. In and out, not giving a shit, leaving somebody out in the cold. The one person that they should have been standing 10 toes down with is the one that they was leaving out in the cold. The one that they should have been standing 10 toes down with is the one that had to defend themselves against this mother person. And if that don't make somebody feel ashamed and embarrassed, I don't know what does. Like I said, could be somebody's child. Could be somebody's child that was doing this. Acting a fool. Acting an ass. No respect. But now, it's like you're getting your respect. Now someone is seeing that you are an earth angel, and they want to come and make an apology to you. They want some healing with you. Yeah, they're letting you know that they no longer work on. They're no longer working with this person. They're holding back from this person. They no longer want to work with this person, or either that, or they're still there and they maybe not communicating that with you. But whatever it is, I feel like it's causing this person so much mental stress. And then that mental stress is turning into physical stress. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it's like this person is like they're sitting here, I guess maybe still around somebody or with this warlock or whatever. And I feel like for a long time somebody's had them confused, really, really confused, really had their mind gone for a long time. But it's time for this person to break free. They're the only ones that can do it. They're the only ones that can do it. If that means stop taking somebody's calls, stop taking somebody's calls. But yeah, somebody, I feel like this person is helping somebody to see that this Empress was somebody's wish fulfillment. That's who they should have been holding down. Mm-hmm. Let's see. We're gonna pull a few more. Mm-hmm. This Emperor. What's he talking about? Oh, he bringing the hammer. He bringing justice, and he's bringing justice. Could be to a Pisces, but he's bringing justice to this whole stagnant situation. And somebody, yeah, that maybe Pisces is actually leaving this whole other group. You know, I feel like returning to this situation from the past because they know that that's where they were most victorious from. I mean, at, you know. I feel like this confirmation, this emperor said, nah, fuck that. You acting goofy. What's the message? Yeah. For too long, somebody has been, off the way they've been thinking. They've been just, not putting things into perspective. They haven't been, were you prioritizing? They have not been prioritizing. They have not been prioritizing. But somebody was looking. They was looking all through their stuff, and they see that. That's how they know who needed to be checked, who needed to be straightened out. What's the message? What's the message? Thank you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I see that. Because that emperor saw that person is hurting on the inside. They hurting because they got themselves in a pickle. That's why they hurting. They don't. It's like that's why they stuck. That's why they hurting. That's why they fucked up because they got themselves in this pickle. And they saw that this person was confused, but that's why they want to help this person get past that confusion. Right. But you say dumb and dumber without the dumbest, right? Want to help somebody get past that confusion. Like, okay, well, if you know the truth, what's confusing? If you know the truth, what is confusing about a situation? At some point, somebody has to realize there's an entity attached. There's some devilish entity. There's some evil energy. Something is attached if you know the truth and you still go towards the lie. There is some type of devilish entity attached. Satanic, demonic, something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because see, it's like Six of Swords, Four of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Swords. So this is, because they all came out sideways. This is somebody who wants to be delivered, but they're not accepting the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't see the writing on the wall. But you want to be delivered, but you're not accepting the writing on the wall. And the one who's telling the truth, they think that's the one who's casting some spells. No. It's the one that you sitting here believing the motherfucking lie. That's the one who's causing the confusion, and that's the same one who the knucklehead is going straight towards, and then sitting here upset. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Yeah, this is they getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. Okay? Because we have the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. So it's like this person, they're feeling overwhelmed. They're ready to walk away. They feel like, them leaving would probably be the best thing for them to defend themselves, this, that, and the other. It's like they sick and tired of being sick and tired, but yet they stuck. They stuck because this person didn't realize that somebody had this type of demonic spell on this person, on this King of Cups, that had them stuck. This could be a Pisces. We got a King of Cups and the Hangman. Somebody did this person didn't realize there was something demonic attached to this person, which is why this relationship was affected, because this is supposed to be a very strong relationship. This is the relationship that balances them. To see somebody, like I said, they couldn't see it. They couldn't see it. It's like they was playing around with something, or they allowed somebody to get in their mind. Yeah. Boom. They put their guards down. They allowed somebody to get all up in their head. But this shit is done. Something happened. Some type of explosion, some type of eclipse, some type of whatever ending. Something is over, and that's justice. Something is being laid to rest, and that's karmic justice. Somebody has to come forward. I feel like they're pissed. I feel like somebody has to travel towards you, but I feel like they're upset. I feel like they feel like they're being forced to do something. You ain't got to do what you don't want to do. But they know that if they don't do this, they don't get what they want. But you don't have to do what you don't want to do. What's the message? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Somebody may be traveling to see you at home or something. Mm-hmm. We have the Magician, the Three of Wands, and the High Priestess. Like somebody's going to try, and they feel like they can come in and do this. Let's heal this within 72 hours. But you already see what time it is. They think that they can come in and do some hocus pocus, and it's going to make you be like, okay, we are completely healed. You already see what time it is, and you already see that shit that they trying to do is temporary. Not only is it temporary, but there's something behind it. And what's behind it is all they want is just to get what they want. Other than that, that gives a flying fuck. At least about you. They gives a flying fuck. Don't give a shit. They just want what they want. That's the truth. But guess what? The universe knows exactly what they're going to try and do. Not only does the universe know exactly what they're going to try and do, the universe is already peeping what their little plan is. Already peeped the plan. You see the little birdie? So how they thought that it was going to end up, it's not going to end up like that. They're not going to get what they want. Whether it's that job, whether it's that higher level of commitment, whether it's that relationship, whatever. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. You know? Because, see, somebody sees that what somebody really was putting in with confusion, with chaos. So they like I said, you ain't got to do what you don't want to do. You ain't got to do it. See, I'm telling you, can't make this up. Because see, the reason is somebody feel like they're not ready to let you in. They don't want to let their guards down. Like they have some preconceived notion about you and how you was with them and this and that. Like they don't want, they feel like they got to keep you at bay. Well, do it. Do it. And the only reason is because someone knows that, I feel like this person knows that when they talk to you, they're going to have to be truthful. They're going to be honest. They're going to communicate. But this person is still on that demon time. That person is still on that demon time. Mm-hmm. It's just, they want to give the appearance that y'all are working together. They want to make it seem like, we working together. See, look at us. We taking pictures. Click, 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 click. But they're not really trying to work with somebody. Like I said, they just trying to take the pictures, have the communication, make it seem like it, but they're not really trying to. It ain't really trying to be like that. They're like, no, it's called fake the funk. It's the message spirit. And somebody already knows. See, they just want what they want, but see, they don't think that it could be seen as their ulterior motive. But guess who see their ulterior motive? Somebody see exactly what somebody else is doing. They see what they're doing. They see exactly what they're working on. They see exactly the same, and how they really are trying to leave this person out in the cold. This brand new start, that wasn't really a new start. That was just them trying to get it so that they can really get the daggers in. See, they thought that, they'll never be able to see what I'm trying to do. Yes, everybody can see it. Guess what? Been there, done that. I did it first. In fact, I did it 3 or 4 times before you even thought about doing the shit. That's how I know how it's done. In fact, I'm going to give you some pointers next time you try and do this. Don't do this because then everybody going to know exactly what you're doing. Don't say that because everybody going to know exactly where you're coming from. Don't look like this, and you need to start practicing in the mirror your little blank stare, because you ain't got that shit. What's the message, spirit? Something about this gift. Ooh, somebody want this gift bad. They do. But I feel like this gift is coming to somebody else, somebody who has had to be on their own. Some type of communication is coming in to let somebody know that, hey, your wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. And not only is it turning in your favor, baby, but somebody's coming in to confess their love for you. But you kind of feel like it's happening. You feel like it's happening. I'm telling you, somebody is coming in. They want to make this. They want to confess their love to you. They want to make this a higher level of commitment. Confirmation. What's the message, spirit? Anything else? Yeah, somebody thought they were going to get something. They thought they was getting something. Spirit said, Because when you should have been doing right, you chose to do wrong. You ain't getting nothing. Go suggest. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? And that was the Lover's card that was in my hand, but it didn't fall, so I didn't keep it. Let's see what this is. 7 of coins, the world, 4 of coins, and the sun. See, somebody was trying to they were trying to do something, but it didn't work out. And now it's like they have to. I feel like this is somebody that, with the world card, it's like they had to learn a lesson. They had to learn a lesson, about like holding back, not giving. It's like they were like I said, somebody they were given in the wrong direction. They should have been given here, but they were so busy giving over there. And everybody can see that. This is like the message is clear. Yep. How this person has been confused for a while now. How this person's probably been confused for several years. But now this person has finally decided that it's time for them to make a stand. Somebody wants to combat something, whether they know that they have something that's attached. I feel like this person they know they're going to have to do something, because regardless, justice is going to be here. All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. Go pick up my groceries, because I'm going to do some burgers on the grill. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate it. And love you more. And I'll see you soon. All right? Hey, it's just Robbie. I'll make one for you. Come on over. All right? Thank you. All right. I love y'all. And I'll see you soon. Bye now.